Okay, Benny, I like that one right there. Where you find that at? Give me my credit. Now we are back, biggity back. I can't do it like Benny, baby. But now we got a special episode today. My boys in town. We're gonna talk about this marijuana. Marijuana. 420. What's some different strands out there that.
Man, it's so many different strands because it at first, it was just a couple of them. It was like Gorilla Glue, OG, Kush, Presidential, but there's some people are making strands now. They're a whole bunch of hybrids. They got like there's one called Cherry Punch. It's a mix between AK-47 and Cherry Pie. It's all kind of different.
AK-47.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only a hybrid. It's a hybrid. Like so they'll splice Cherry Punch with something else, and so that's like a super hybrid. That's a hybrid mixed with another hybrid, and it's so many different strands. One could be indica heavy or sativa heavy. It really just depends on who making it, what a person's preference is when they smoke and shit like that.
Everybody been on that Runts.
That Runts?
Popular one right now.
Yeah.
Is Obama Runts a real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real?
It's a strand. Yeah.
It's real.
Who? Y'all know who it is?
Barack
Barack like that thing?
No, I don't know who actually made it, but no. And see, the thing about Runts is, like, it's popular like any other thing that rappers endorse. Mm-hmm. Because for me, like, I've seen the Runts smell the way the Runts have a real strong nose on it, like it's not real potent. And from what I understand, everything. And let me just make a disclaimer: everything that I say on this podcast today it's from witnessing it. Or someone else is telling me. So if I accidentally say it in the first person instead of the third person, it's a mistake.
I'm like a dare crew.
I've never smoked, sold, or consumed marijuana in any way, form, or fashion. Let me just disclose that right now before, for all legal purposes. None of us have.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. So from what I understand, or what I've heard, that the from weed smokers that the Runts doesn't really have. It's not like a real strong, like make you cough. It's a real mellow, and the high sneaks up on you. Versus some strands, you smoke it, immediately start coughing.
Is that a sativa? The Runts?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah,
I believe it is. But people don't really. It depends. Like I know people that really like indica because they want a downer. Indica's a downer. Sativa is supposed to be an upper. Mm-hmm. So for those.
What's the difference between
indica and sativa?
Do you want to party? You want to go to sleep? Which one?
I want to party. I want to. What's the one I need? Sativa.
You need sativa.
Yeah.
But do a hybrid with sativa dominant.
Yeah.
What's a hybrid?
That's when they mix the sativa and the indica,
okay.
Strand, and that, you know what I'm saying. But let's sativa dominant, so that way you won't be like, because sometimes the sativa, like people smoke sativas, since it's an upper, they get real paranoid. Like they get like.
That's what I don't want to be. I don't want to hit and be like, I'm freaking out.
You got some stories, man, of some people that been tripped out on the wrong strain.
See, that's what always scared me about smoking. Like, growing up, I seen a nigga smoke and just lose it. So that shit.
You talking about in middle school?
No, I'm talking about. I was in elementary, but I ain't gonna lie, I think they laced this shit.
Oh, see, that's a different story right there.
So. He never shook back from that shit. So that shit, I was in elementary. He's probably going into high school. And that shit fucked me up, boy. He still ain't shook back. Like, you see the nigga walking up dub and everything. Like, he out of there.
That's what
so
he
that shit,
do.
Yeah. So that shit scared me about smoking. So that's why I've never been high. I never even smoked. So that shit fucked me up as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand that. But like, back then, I want to say in the early 2000s,
Tell my age now.
I'm saying in the early 2000s, it was most Reggie. People that were smoking hydro were, people that had money. He had some money. You know what I'm saying? So, but like back then, from what I heard, you could go like to the Second Baptist, the apartments, and get blunts 3 for $10. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you heard?
That's what I heard. You go get blunts 3 for $10. And so I
heard you can get those in Sam Houston too.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Like 2005.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So like back then you could get blunts, but then you had to trust the person
that rolled them.
Yeah, but because when you buy it from niggas like in the hood and shit like that, like they not finna spend money on crack just to put it in weed Like whatever old boy did, they probably don't.
What he like to do himself.
Oh yeah, like he just smoked a fry stick with somebody. Like, oh yeah, I got some shit. It's some wet. You know what I'm saying? Like the formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Their body.
All them used to niggas be on.
Yeah, they still on that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So nigga probably smoked a fry stick and fucked them up. That's the thing about doing drugs versus smoking weed. Like smoking weed, you'll be high even if you have like what you would consider a bad trip. You're gonna blow your high eventually.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll come down.
You'll come down off it. But like you do like a chemical drug, MDMA, heroin, cocaine.
You might hallucinate.
Yeah, shrooms. It causes the chemical reaction that goes on your brain. You might not come back from. You know, we went to school with niggas like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking after high school.
What's the fake weed they sell at the stores?
K2.
K2. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they trip out on that too.
Man, they got that shit just. So how they make that shit?
It's supposed to be illegal.
It's an incense.
It's illegal?
Yeah, it's supposed to be illegal. They're not supposed to sell it.
Oh, but they got that shit on display.
But
now they selling like CBD joints.
Oh, okay.
Too, so it might be CBD.
Okay.
No, but it said on the package. It's like it says not to be smoked. It's an incense. That's all. That's what it says on the package. It's a display. It's a legal
But I
display.
think people who's on like they come home from jail, they wanna feel high, so they go buy that, but then they trip out on it. Yeah, because it ain't supposed to be smoked.
No, motherfuckers in jail do it. Like it's
That too.
There's like you can buy the liquid form, and what they were doing in jail, from what I understand. What I heard, they spray. They get the liquid, and I seen somebody do it before. They get the liquid K2, they put in it, and they spray like pesticide on there. It's like I saw them spray roach killer into the bottle. Then they get the spritzer, spray it on write a letter, or get a piece of paper, spray it on all the paper, write the letter, and they get it. The person, they cut it into squares and they smoke the paper. It has, you know what I'm saying? So that's why TDC.
You might have too much game right there.
No, but I'm talking about, tell you, like, that's why in TDC they stopped letting people do postcards because they would spray it on the paper and print it. That's why they stopped allowing pictures. They stopped allowing, you know what I'm saying? But it still gets in.
That's sophisticated.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna find a way.
It was some dope to get in there. But you gotta think about it. That's a very small portion of how drugs get into the prison. The guards bring in the most. So if you're gonna look at anything. But anyways, back to the original topic though. That shit, I seen somebody smoke it. I was out of town with my partners when I was in the military, and they smoked. I was like, nah, bro, I'm not fucking with no synthetic. Something just told me, nah, I'm not fucking with it. Them motherfuckers was tripping. I'm talking about going crazy. One of my, he got cerebral palsy from that shit.
For real?
Yeah, he had to get like a steroid shot to get his. Like we're out there fishing. I'm like, I said, hey, dog, something on your face. Like he laughed. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck on your face? You're not moving. You're not blinking or nothing. So I'm like, he said, for real? He's like, yeah, for real. Like he trying to laugh, but his face not moving. I'm like, something wrong. Get back, you fucking ass.
That ain't funny, but it's funny.
That is funny because he should have been smoking that shit. Like it is hilarious. You know, I wouldn't say his name, but you know what I'm saying. But nah, bro, that shit was hilarious. Like,
see, that's the shit that scared me. So if I ever was to smoke, it'd have to be some niggas I trust, y'all.
For sure.
I mean, not y'all, but something like some niggas.
You want to see them prepared.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like now, like the other day, like we had, my friends had some real strong weed, and this dude, he say he's a smoker, right? He's facing the blunts. It was called like Kush Breath, some shit, right? Super strong weed.
Names killing me.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So he had an anxiety attack.
Yeah, that's
bro. He had an anxiety attack. He went to the hospital.
Yeah.
This is recent. This is like last year. He went to the hospital talking about oh man, they said it was fentanyl. You think somebody's fentanyl so goddamn expensive?
Yeah, he had a panic attack.
He had a panic attack. He just had a panic attack when he thought he was a smoker. He facing blunt. All the blunts in rotation. It's too strong. Everybody smoking that backyard boogie. They got some real gas, and then he tripped out.
They probably had it loaded up in there.
Yeah, smoking. You know everybody. All the
rappers.
Rap backwoods. I'm smoking backwoods. Would you shut the fuck up?
They messing up the game though with all that talking about prices, because now it's like the prices are going through the roof because they say so.
Yeah.
You know,
once they say their name or something.
Baby, Lil Baby on there talking about smoking $1,000 ounces and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's somebody who growing it. And it's potent. They said, man, Lil Baby paying $1,000 for something like this. So I'm gonna charge everybody.
That's their selling point. Lil Baby shit, it's $1,000. Smoking that Lil Baby.
And that's crazy because I know growers. They would sell, because you gotta think about it. It might take somebody 10 square feet to grow 5 pounds, right? Mm-hmm. And for them, the seeds, they already have the land. It might not cost them $1,000 to grow those 5 pounds. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With the seeds, the cultivating, when you do it, when you break it down.
Yeah.
But they're thinking like, well, you finna get $6,000. They thinking that people are selling $50 eighths. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm talking about they think that people are getting it all the way out. So if I'm at your front door trying to purchase from you, they're trying to tell me, oh, I need to sell it to you for $2,700 because I know you're gonna try to triple your money, not knowing that if the person that's buying it is buying it in wholesale, I need to cheap that because I gotta sell it to somebody. They gotta sell it to somebody else. They gotta sell it to somebody else. Everybody,
that's business right there.
Yeah, that's business, but and they understand they're with them knowing the market because they're like, we know the market, we know the market for this stuff. I understand that, but you still the wholesale. You think that motherfuckers in Colombia is upping the price on coffee beans because they know Starbucks charging $5 a cup? No, they're like shit. It's what it costs to make it. Shit, get that shit up out of here. But see, but the growers are now they're wise to the game, and like you said, it's motherfucking rappers talking too much. But it's also that's how you get hit over the head. Oh, this is white wedding cake runs.
If you the THC percentage, the higher the percentage, the more they want to charge you for it. So like once it starts hitting like 27% or higher, then you're paying. You know what I'm saying? You might pay $100 for 3.5 grams if it's 30%.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And that's a.
And they put it in one blunt.
They put it in the backwood.
And that's it.
File the backwood. Put the bitch time out. She ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? But
backwood ain't number the big ass leaf, right?
Yeah, that's a big ass leaf.
Tobacco though. They still got
still tobacco in it. Okay.
Yeah. But
when did shit start changing? I just remember Reggie as a kid. When did the Kush come? What is Reggie then Kush?
They had like
it was like popcorn,
KB,
kind, but it was like dro. It was really strong. It was really strong.
Dro.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Reggie.
Didn't have no seeds, no sticks in it and stuff like that.
When did that come? Like late 90s?
No, it's hydro because it's called a hydro. Dro is before it was Doty, before it was gas. It was hydroponic. You know what I'm saying? It's based on the way they grow it, indo, because it's grown indoors. You know what I'm saying? Remember on Fridays, like
break that down for me.
Yeah, it's like, you say it's indo, tastes like outdoor. Because motherfuckers that smoke weed can tell, like, nah, this, like people that really smoke weed, they're smoking like, nah, this ain't. Like, so I know motherfuckers that can tell, like, this is where it's from, Oregon, where it's from, Cali, this Denver, like they can tell based on. Yeah, they got a palate for it. It's crazy, bro. But
and so you can somebody can hit the weed and be like, nah, this ain't.
This ain't it. This ain't the real deal.
Yeah, you can taste it.
It made San Antonio.
Yeah.
You got that San Antonio.
It's that backyard boogie, baby.
It be like harsh and dry.
For real?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like
big buds and they
Vodka of weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where do you think the best weed come from?
I would say Cali.
Cali.
But like they got the weather.
I was gonna say because of the climate.
And Washington too, because it's on the West Coast and it rain a lot, so it's always growing season for them. But Cali, I think Cali has the best weed because of the growing conditions. But it doesn't rain enough for them.
Right.
Now it's been a drought up in Cali as far as rain.
A lot of money on the water.
On irrigation, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like in Washington and stuff,
if they would get smart and drill some wells.
Yeah, that would be smart.
Self-sustain right there.
But now that I don't know, but
I mean we went to a place in Denver where they had full of warehouse. It was a warehouse full of it, and they had like 20 rooms where they just cultivating it or whatnot. They don't let us see 3. But it's wild to see. Like they just have plants everywhere.
Yeah. You can do so. You go in there and do a tour of it.
Yeah.
How much they tax for that tour?
Yeah, like what, $60 for the tour? But
$60 a person.
Yeah.
They give you free samples.
Nah, you get a discount when you go in there.
Oh, okay.
But like you start off in like a warehouse. Everybody doing their thing up in there. They put you in like a little bus. Everybody doing their thing on the bus, and they just take you to different places where they do it at. But the last one's the biggest place they do it at. They got like just several rooms. We couldn't even get into one of the rooms because they had like predatory wasps going in there to kill the insects. And the wasps, they die in the soil and become part of the process.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to see some shit like that. That's in Denver?
Yeah, it's in Denver.
Yeah.
And see, that kind of stuff, like, where they're actually taking time to understand, that's a natural pesticide. You know what I'm saying? But,
because, boys are getting crazy. People, they opening up their stuff and finding like the little worms in it because they spraying too much of the stuff on it. The way they growing it, some people are trying to make it more potent than what it is, so they spraying extra chemicals on it and stuff.
They make it real hard, right?
Yeah, and there's so like it's like a parasite was in somebody's stuff. When they opened it up.
No shit.
Crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Is that a lawsuit right there?
Okay, who? If they bought it from here, they bought it from here. Who you? Oh yeah. What you gonna say? I bought some weed. Where'd you open it up?
Ain't no takebacks on the street.
Yeah. Ain't what they say. There's no receipts on the street. You know what I'm saying? Nah. What that Trap Boy Freddy said. Ain't no point for you coming back. Ain't no such thing as your money back. You know what I'm saying? So, but like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like the weed is turning into like the beef game. Like not beef like it's fighting. I'm talking like they're trying to mass produce it. Now that there's GMOs and weed.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about food beef.
Yeah, the food beef. Yeah, the consumable beef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of shit to it, and you know, people are just they take it and they lying about the strands, the brands, all this stuff. There's fake everything. It's like there's fake Jordans. There's fake because they have like carts. You know, there's like a liquid form of THC that you can smoke in the e-pens. So there's carts that people making fake carts. People making fake edibles.
I wonder if like the e-pens like the same high, like as
it's more concentrated.
It's more. So what that means?
So you'll get higher. So like it's so people yeah definitely it's like controlled substance. So for people that like smoke blunts, they got like they you know like people smoke cigarettes, they keep hitting it. So people that get the pen, they think they gotta smoke the pen like they smoke the blunt. They hitting it.
So you gotta hit.
You gotta hit it, put it down.
Put it down.
Because if you keep hitting,
it's pure.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I be seeing people like, I know people like that still smoke the papers. They just hit it, put it out.
Yeah, that's because they don't want that tobacco taste.
You talking about.
But I'm just saying, like I see people just smoke all day, smoke. Yeah. But I know older people, they just hit it a couple of times, put that shit out, and come back to it.
Tolerance low.
They tolerance low, and you think about it, you don't want like people that smoke be super high, and they be like, forget that shit. Like some people just like I'm get it, get the mellow buzz from it, put it out.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm trying to see. Like a nigga trying to be cool, or if nigga just trying to get that buzz.
Old school people, man, they want to tap it for that feeling. Once they get there, they can tap it out, come back to it later.
Yeah.
They might take, you know, they might have that same joint all day.
Yeah.
It might last for 2 days, you know, depending on how they really doing it. But they, you know, they want the taste too. You know that once you start wrapping it in the cigars, you getting that tobacco with it. So sometimes some people say that you might not even be addicted to marijuana. You might be addicted to tobacco you smoke it out of every day. So I don't know how.
Yeah, people always say that.
Y'all think it's an addiction?
Sure. Yeah, marijuana. I don't think that people are actually addicted to the actual plant. I think people get addicted to the chemical release, the dopamine they can release when they smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the feeling they get. They're addicted to that feeling. Like when the motherfuckers in love, when you see the person you love and that chemical reaction happens to your brain. So that motherfuckers that can't cut that love tie, like someone that's treating them bad, they in love with them. People that do heroin, they that first high, the dopamine release that they experience, they can never get to that original one, so they chasing it. So I think people just get addicted to that.
So that's where that term chasing that high come from.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I think that part of it is addictive.
That's why they try to call it a gateway drug, because they feel like, you know, you get to a point where you don't get high no more, you want to try something else. But, you know, it's probably for weak-minded people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Motherfucker. Nigga saying chasing that high.
Chasing that
nigga
high.
need that dirty good dope, sir.
You'll probably never get it the way you had it the first time. You know,
okay.
That feeling will never come back.
You gotta take a break. That's what I'm saying. People that have a high tolerance for smoking, they smoke. Like some people might need to smoke a whole blunt to be high. You know, I feel like if I smoked, I'd probably hit that whole once and be like, uh-oh.
That's why I just never understood that. Like, niggas sit and smoke all day. Like, you ain't high yet?
I mean, there's different reasons. You know, some motherfuckers just, they don't got shit to do.
And they get to the point where, I had somebody tell me, they get to a point, they not even getting high no more, they just smoking for the taste. That's stupid, too.
That's stupid.
It's like, as I'm saying, it's like an oral fixation. Like, you just want to, it's a habit. Now, this particular thing is a habit. It's not necessarily.
I just always figure niggas that smoke all day got that bullshit.
That's true. Some of them do.
So,
yeah.
no,
some smoking their Reggie, you probably smoke all day.
Smoke all day. I'm talking niggas ride around smoking all day. I'm like, God damn, dude, yeah.
But I'm telling you, bro.
Shit.
You got to think about the person that's smoking all day. What are they doing with their life? It's not. I'm not saying that if you smoke all day,
you own something right there.
No, I'm saying because the people that do that. Because and what you doing? Oh shit! You know, I'm high. Nigga, I'm getting high. No, I'm getting high. Because you feel like you're doing something. It puts something in your life, even though it's an escape from realities for some people to have to deal with that they're not doing shit. You know, I'm high. Nigga, what you doing? Shit, I'm high. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there before with the liquor.
Like nigga try to be cool.
Yeah, you can't be super.
But liquor different.
Yeah, kinda,
way different.
I think way different.
You be on your ass when you drunk. You can't shake back like that once you drunk. You got to wait till the next day. And you can blow a high in a minute.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel the opposite. Like, I feel like when I'm drunk, like, I could bounce back.
Word?
Like,
you functional?
I'm a functioning alcoholic, because I'm an alcoholic. I don't drink.
I'm an alcoholic?
Yeah, I do. Except, but not that I drink every day. I did at one point drink every day, but there are different types. So, like, type of alcoholic that I am, I'm a binge drinker. So if I drink, If I take a drink right now,
it's on.
It's up, baby. That's why
I wouldn't say alcoholic. I thought
I wouldn't get
recreational.
I couldn't get to the. I can't get to the club at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna drink until 2.
Now recreational turns into whatever you're doing all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, my life is, it's up. You know, I drink it. So as I said, I've been there before where you just drink it. I'm just drinking every day. But I'm at the bar, baby. Like, but nigga, you realize like that shit lame. You like motherfucker, you smoking all the time. Like that shit low key lame. Like what you running from? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stay on top with the 420 shit.
We'll get back to the 420.
With the 420 shit.
We're
But
gonna go into some
let's say the 420 shit. So, but I do think that weed does have its benefits.
for sure.
Yeah, it has medicinal benefits. You know what I'm saying? That, like people that have PTSD or depression, because I know like you can't just take medicine for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like chemical medicine, like because even when you go to the doctor, like they'll give you try this one. Like no, that one made me feel like this. Okay, we're gonna prescribe you this one. Take it. No, that one made me feel like this. Oh, you know what I'm saying? There's like a book, a list
Trying to figure out
which medicine work for you.
Playing on your body.
You know what I'm saying? That you just putting all these different chemicals in your body versus some people just might need they need help sleeping. They smoke an indica. You know what I'm saying? It's a downer.
Or they might can't catch an appetite.
Yeah, because cancer, they give it to cancer patients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely
It
medicinal.
takes away their pain for sure for cancer patients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a couple cancer patients that use the pen and they gotta have certain brands because they're organic and they don't have any kind of cut or anything in them, so they gotta smoke stuff like that.
Like when you can go to the dispensary and get what you actually need, then that's probably the best form of it. Just because like somebody like in my family who has like gout, they wake up just in pain.
I was gonna say, what's that?
Like
It's like
all I know is my mama got it and she wake up in pain.
pain.
Yeah, it's just like I guess it's like some acid something like.
It's like fatty stuff. It accumulates like in your toe and stuff like that.
Yeah, it just make you feel bad.
So you just hurting all day.
You hurting, you know what I'm saying? You go get something for that, and it just make you relax and feel good. It's the medical, the medical properties from it, man, it's amazing, and they try to make it seem like it's something that is really not because they put that Schedule 1 drug on it, so now it's like in the same category as heroin.
Yeah.
So that's just where the stigma.
That's what they put. That's what it's on.
Yes, it's a Schedule 1 drug.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So they can. That's why they trying to legalize it on the Fed level.
Mm-hmm.
So once they take that Schedule 1 off of it, then that opens up all the states to just go ahead and just do what they want to do. Even though states are legalizing it, feds can come in at any time and knock your shit down.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, in California, if you growing too much or you got too much or you doing something illegal, the feds can still come in and get you. It's only legal on the state level.
Yeah, because I know even though it's legal in California, I couldn't go up there about 100 pounds and drive around with it. You know what I'm saying? There's a limit on.
Yeah, how much you can grow, have.
Because that's why they still can't put their money in banks and shit?
Yeah, it's not fair because all banks are federal.
Federal.
So they got big warehouses full of cash. But see, what I understood that those people were taking their cash, buying cryptocurrency with it, and then converting it. You know what I'm saying? Converting it to
and the government can't regulate that crypto.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That way they don't have to have. Yeah, think about it.
So all this shit tied into the stocks and everything.
Yeah.
Big business.
Billion
business.
dollar business.
So it's making sense now. Okay.
Yeah,
it's just shit I never really thought about.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. And it's really fucked up that now that all these white people, I'm gonna say, they get on there and they got the capital to have the land and all this stuff when there's millions of
connections to go.
Because I'm looking at interviews, man. It's a lot of rappers are starting to get into it, but they have a problem because they don't got to be farming for a certain amount of years and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So
it's a lot of shit.
But think about how many people that we know went to jail for bullshit possession cases.
Yeah.
Still people that for selling weed and people that for distributing and whatever weed related incidents. How many black and brown men are in prison in these same states for marijuana? You know what I'm saying?
We got people out here getting rich off of it now.
Rich.
Yeah. All the dreams that the young black boys had of when they're selling weed, like, man, I'm gonna sell this weed, and it might have been just for some extra money, it might have been for some new shoes, but it might have been to help their family. So whatever financial freedom they were looking for the reason of selling it, they weren't able to obtain it. They had to go to jail behind it. When now it's people that it's big business. They got their farm, they got stock in their farm, so they're making money both ways. You know what I'm saying?
I think Biden got some kind of bill or something like that where he's trying to get people out, but also help. I guess put them into the industry. Yeah, because it's only right.
It's only right. Yeah.
Especially if you lock somebody up for 20+ years and then all of a sudden I get out because it's legal, but I got to start from the ground up. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I pioneered this.
Yeah.
You probably can't even. I'm pretty sure because I know everybody lives in Texas. Oh, when it's gonna be legal in Texas?
We last the party watch.
But I'm saying like
I was gonna ask y'all think it will ever become legal in Texas?
I mean, if we get broke enough, you know what I'm saying?
If we get broke enough?
Yeah, Texas get broke enough. You know,
I'm money up down there.
You go broke, you sell drugs. Everybody know that.
Well, I think with that whole grid thing, it might try to fast track some of this, marijuana with the money. But if they want to keep the economy strong, they just need to go ahead and legalize it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They passing out all this money through stimulus and stuff. They hurting the dollar. Might well have something to stimulate. It's gonna create jobs. It's crazy.
Yeah, because I said like I seen a study. It said I know that they had ran through the states that had it legalized, and like the crime was down, like the economics was up and shit. So I guess they benefiting from it. So I don't see what's taking the rest of these states so long.
Like 16 states where it's legal at?
Yeah.
Damn. Nah, but you gotta think about it. People think, oh, it's legal, bro. Y'all will have me a dispensary. There's gonna be so much red tape to own it. You probably can't have no felonies for shit show. Probably no DWI.
You have to have a solid business plan. At
Yeah,
least $10,000.
Yeah, I know it's something like with farming. What you call that shit?
Irrigation.
Nah, that's if you want to be a grower.
Yeah, if you want to be a grower, that's what I'm talking about.
I just want to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to buy it. That's the thing. Like, and
but it started with the growing.
But people think that
Grower winning.
winning.
He's still selling on the black market too, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you think about it. The people that's at the store. People think, oh no, because I've heard people that sell. We like, oh, I don't want this shit legal here because it's gonna affect my business, but it's not because people are not gonna go. People that buy weed legally, the dispensary's still gonna make money, but people there's gonna be an overhead on it because I sell weed, I can't sell $25 eighth. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to pay for the rent, I gotta pay for the lights, I gotta pay for security, I gotta pay for all this overhead is gonna be involved in this weed now. Even if I get the weed for cheap as a wholesale, I still have to pay all the overhead for the facility and everything else. So people, there's still gonna be a demand for it on the street. People sell guns in stores, and people, so they still buy them on the street.
There's some people who's not gonna step inside no dispensary and pass over a license. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to go around the corner and get it. You know what I'm saying? Tax it.
Or just somebody to come to me.
Something.
I don't want to leave the house. Pull up on.
If it's legal, it's still gonna be somebody going who don't have no storefront that's gonna want some pounds, go get it, and he gonna have somebody to get it off to. So it's gonna always be somebody to buy it. Yeah, that's for sure. And then think about it too. It's people who don't indulge in it that want to because they want to, but they can't do it because their job might piss them or something like that. But if you legalize it now, they can indulge.
That's me.
They can have fun with it.
If it's legal, you gonna smoke, Z?
Yeah. That's always that's just my thing too. Like I always had a job, can't smoke. I don't say I just want to try it. I want to try it. 'Cause I've never been high. Never
been kissed under a waterfall.
Never. I want that. What you say? I want that first high.
No, that's what I'm saying.
'Cause I love the smell.
Yeah, you need to be at home for that first one though.
For sure.
No,
I'm be relaxed.
But I'm like if Z ever smoke, or you know what I'm saying, I'm telling like you don't gotta smoke a whole blunt. You don't gotta smoke a whole joint.
Oh yeah, no, I don't
want to.
I don't even want to.
But see, no, I've seen people the first time they smoke like they just keep smoking because they don't feel the high. It's like an edible, like not in the same sense, but like you smoke it.
That's what I'm scared of right there.
You smoke, you hit it one time, you put it out. I mean, or you let whoever finish smoking. It's gonna come and it'll be that funny, goofy ass feeling like you just.
Yeah, I heard the edibles they get you though, cause you be eating it and don't know.
Cause
you're not feeling it.
Yeah, like it don't kick in.
Yeah, edibles ain't shit. It's hitting you too. It's hitting you different cause it's going to your bloodstream as opposed
to your digestive system.
Yeah, so
we was in Jamaica. Janae talking about let's try these edibles. Get the fuck out of here. I don't try edible at home. Why the fuck would I try one in Jamaica? Get your ass up out of here. I ain't doing that.
Bumble clock.
Yeah.
Who y'all think the best weed smoker of all time? I mean, like the most famous weed smoker of all time. Willie Nelson?
I was gonna say it's either Willie Nelson or Snoop.
Or Snoop,
yeah.
But I think Snoop kind of look up to Willie Nelson.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think Willie Nelson outsmoked Snoop.
Yeah.
I think Bob Marley is more synonymous with, even though he's dead. I think like just Bob Marley is more synonymous with weed smoking. I mean, they all are. Yeah. But I feel like if you see a picture of Bob Marley, automatically, because he has the Jamaican stigma about him, the reggae stigma about him, and you know what I'm saying. And
people love Bob Marley.
Think Bob, well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bob Marley was on that.
To this day.
Bob Marley was on that Reggie though.
Boy, he's on that Jamaican shit.
Jamaican stuff, it's different.
It's different?
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
I'm not going to say who, but somebody I know, they went to Jamaica, they smoked Big Dro all day. said they went to Jamaica and was higher than they had ever been. Like,
for real?
Like,
they stuff is off the land, so it's natural.
It's that jerk weed.
That goes back into the climate and shit.
I heard Jamaica was like they're going through a shortage of marijuana right now.
For real?
They pump it too hard.
Going on with their land.
Yeah, they probably getting.
Mexico finna legalize it across the
Across the country.
That's huge.
I seen that.
That's huge.
Yeah, the tourism will go through the roof.
Man,
from Texas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now you can go to Mexico and really have some fun.
Really have fun.
You know, they get
that
backyard boogie back there too. Though. Mexico got that. You know what I'm saying? It's Mexico, what people don't really think about because they do have nice places. It's still like a third world country though. Really, like there's a lot of poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle lives in Mexico, and my uncle that just passed away, he lived in Mexico as well. Like my mom was like, he got sick. Like he don't want to go to the hospital. You don't want to go to the hospital in Mexico. My mom from Mexico. You don't want to go to the hospital in Mexico. I said, why? Don't like she said it's a third world country. Like where in South Rio, it's a third world country. Like they don't have access to. You know what I'm saying? And it's bro. I'm not saying nothing against Mexican people in Mexico, but it be up in Mexico. You can bribe some shit up there. You know what I'm saying? You can get some backdoor action going. Like you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, he got the oxygen. Like hey, I need the oxygen. I wouldn't pay you $1,000 American for that oxygen. Take this nigga off. You know what I'm saying?
That's cold.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cold.
That shit go on. I love being in Mexico.
Don't the hoes go get their ass in Mexico?
There, Dominican Republic.
A basement.
Yeah. I just like being in Mexico because you can't get racially profiled. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
You can't get racially profiled?
You be black. Everybody else.
Black. They dark.
I'm black. So that you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying like I'm black. If there's a crime going on, it's not gonna be. I stay in Mexico. I'm the tallest nigga there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no 6'1" black dude they looking for. You know what I'm saying? No.
But how they like back to the weed? How they get the smell though? Like what is it just like?
It's just the smell that it produces, like how pineapple smells like.
You just trying different shit?
What do you mean?
Like okay, let's start back with the growing. When you first starting out growing the shit, are you just trying different chemicals, or you trying?
You got seeds. It's all seeds or whatnot. So they got male seeds, they got female seeds. The female seeds are what produce the actual dro. The male seeds give you Reggie. So they gotta identify between the two seeds, split them up, because the male seed will impregnate the female plants, and you won't get the good weed off of it.
They sit.
So that's the starting.
That's
process
the start of it.
Yeah. So you gotta identify the seeds, but I'm pretty sure you just get a bag of female seeds. Those are the ones that you want.
That'd be shit. I be wondering.
But all plants produce smell. You know, all you just your regular everyday plants produce something. You know, so it's a plant, so it's gonna produce whatever.
I don't say I be wondering niggas in the lab trying shit. Let me mix this up.
Oh yeah,
no, they do.
That's
what I'm saying. They try different strains and see. That
bitch pop because
there's a motherfucker that's sitting there smoking like.
That ain't it.
Take the one because there's one called GMO. It's not a genetically modified organism. It's a garlic, mushroom, onion. That's a strand. And it's supposed LaRusso. LaRusso's supposed to be like David LaRusso. What's the Karate Kid name? Daniel LaRusso. But
shit, I don't know.
But anyway, it's
Daniel's son. Yeah,
you know
Daniel's
what I'm saying? But so LaRusso, I think it's like LaRusso is like a person, a grower, and he's supposed to be famous. You know, a famous weed grower. So anything that come from up under his umbrella supposed to be top notch. So that GMO, the garlic, mushroom, onion, that hybrid is
he going for cookies for burner?
I don't know who he grew up for. I just like I hear niggas tell LaRusso, niggas. You know what I'm saying? They try to pop that con on you, but I'm like, come on, bro.
That cookie brand be booming.
So you get that LaRusso.
Get that LaRusso. Got that kush. Got that kush.
Got that kush.
You know what I'm saying? So, that shit, bro. People are funny. Like I said, the fake weed is funny, but like the 420 shit. The only thing funny in the 420 shit is the 421. You know, the National Drug Test Day.
It'd be funny when you see people taking off on 420. I'm like, man, you can't be more obvious than
that.
You know what I'm saying?
You take the vacation that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know. Oh, you taking off today? Should see when you get there.
I'm the guy they always hit with.
For real? Yeah. You look like you smoke weed.
I do.
You getting hit with the randoms on?
I get hit with the random swap. Yeah, man, they fuck me over all the time. But I'm the most.
Square McNair.
Yeah, I'm Square McNair. What's the dog they used to come do?
McGruff.
I'm McGruff, nigga. I'm drug free the way to be. Like I'm telling you, man, if it's a more clear path nigga, it's me.
Man, that Daryl selling, man.
That's me all the way.
Yeah.
I'm the goddamn spokesman for that.
Y'all let Nancy Reagan down.
Daryl was a part of what? They introduced that as like part of like the war on crime or war on drugs. Right?
War on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we was rapping right in that. So it was crazy.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. I remember when I was in the military, I used to be in charge of the drug test. So like, so if I ain't like you, you take the drug test every month. Bitch, but you know, some of my people that I was in the military with, I knew they smoked. Like, so when I generate the list, I thought, okay, take this person off. I know he dirty. I'm gonna go and take him off. But
that's crazy. Military should not be drug testing people for that.
No,
at all.
Yeah, it's crazy because they drug test for that, and they right before I got out, they started recently drug testing for steroids. But
for them roids?
Yeah, because
what people popping steroids for?
Because motherfuckers passing that PT test, bro. I'm talking about because they get obsessed with how they look, but like with the weed shit, like I feel like we were talking about earlier, the medicinal purposes, like motherfuckers that got PTSD, it could be calming for them when the medicine don't work. Because a lot of those medicines that give you at the VA, you know, they give you erectile dysfunction. Yeah. If I gotta be depressed, if the medicine gonna work and I can't get it up, I'd rather just be depressed with a hard one. You know what I'm saying? than happy and limp. You know what I'm saying? I deal with these demons on my own.
I'm not happy about being limp.
Yeah, no. But
God damn, what else we got, man? Investments.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the way. Like investment is the wave right now. So, you know, investing in growers because there's a lot of penny stocks for growers and dispensaries.
Yeah, that's basically all I had. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of. And you gotta think about it when it get because some of the dispensaries and growers they waiting. That sundial grower had popped for.
I was just gonna say I'm on that sundial grower.
Commercialized then, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to. You know, all that shit.
They selling weed like cigarettes inside of vending machines. Watch.
But because you know, Robinhood, you go to any of them, like the sundial growers, all that shit says buy. None of them says hold or sell. Everything is buy.
Sundial growers down. I've been down lately too.
Yeah, my shit down.
So if they legalize it on the Fed level, you think that's gonna make those stocks pop?
Yeah.
Because I feel like the growers and the dispensaries, once it's legal federally, they'll qualify for like federal grants, federal business loans. And business loans in general from the bank.
They can get their money insured when they put it in the
money
bank.
insured. The shit gonna go.
I need to make that happen.
How long y'all think? Next 10 years, something like that?
Nah, it can't take that long. It can't. The economy need it.
Well, shit, look how long. When did California was the first state, right?
I think it was Denver.
Oh, Denver was the first state. Colorado? How long ago was that?
2015.
Okay, so yeah,
6 years.
It ain't been long. They popping up like, man, when I saw Virginia legalize it,
New York
for sure.
New York, yeah.
But you know, I don't know if this is right, but it looks like most like Democrat states have legalized it, recreationally, medically, but all the Republican states are just still like, nah, we ain't
fucking with it.
Virginia, like I said, Virginia like the first state in the South, you know, East Coast if you ask me, but they the first.
There was a debate on that too.
Yeah, they East Coast.
Yeah,
I thought that's too when I went to Virginia. Them niggas is country. What? I think it's gonna be some. Hey, yo, what's up, B? I think it's on the East Coast. I went to the Dairy Queen in Fort Lee, Virginia. What you want? I said, damn, country ass bitch. Real country than the fuck. You know that they still got a lot of civil wars. Even on base, they still got like Fort Lee is General Lee. Fort Lee, you know what I'm saying? It's like
wasn't he
Confederate? Yeah, he Confederate. They said his picture up. I was in a building at Fort Lee. I was like,
he fought against America, lost, and they represent him. That's crazy.
I was like, okay, all right. You know, the military don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do the fuck they want to do. But nah, man, what we gonna talk about? That old school versus new school. Like old people that smoke weed, they call it dope. All that shit kill me.
Everything dope to them.
Smoking that dope,
like dope. You know, us, our generation, you call it dope. It's crack.
Yeah.
We call it dope crack.
I don't want to be associated with nothing that say dope.
Dope. You know what I'm saying?
Don't associate me with nothing like that.
That's my favorite word to use though. Like, oh, that's dope. She dope.
That dope.
Yeah, they dope.
That's good dope, sir.
That's good dope. It's like those are good.
Yeah, that's what I call everything. I like to see like if I'm eating chicken, eat a wing, like I take a bite. That's good dope, sir.
That's good dope, sir.
That's good dope, sir. But now that
But that's what I was saying. Like old school people, they don't chain smoke like that.
Nah.
They just
some of them do.
You do? You seen old people that don't chain smoke?
Yeah, it's an old white dude up the street from me, Sonny. I say his name.
He stay at home all day though?
Yeah, he ain't got shit to do.
He
got a whole bunch of cats and dogs and shit.
Rolling up joints all day.
Smoking. I'm talking about big stogies. Got a Sanford and Son truck going up and down the street.
But young niggas don't smoke joints, huh? Why is that?
I know some young people
too small.
Too small.
They too small.
Too small.
I know some people they tell me that you can't smoke a cigar because the cigar gonna compromise the taste of the weed. so they want to smoke out the paper.
Yeah.
You know, I got a couple partners that smoke joints. You know what I'm saying? Like they smoke the raw cones or they smoke the raw papers.
And older people don't like the what's the little twist?
The grinder.
The grinder.
Because it takes some of the like the stuff off of it when you grind it.
What they call trichomes and the crystals and stuff. That stuff that's in the weed that makes the weed potent.
Yeah.
They'll be grinding it right in the bottom of their grinder. It'll have all the stuff that falls off of it while they grinding it. It'd be almost like
keef.
Keef. So they can reuse it and stuff like that. But it takes away from the potency.
And some weeds are too sticky to use the grinder. Like the grinder just twisting it. It's not really breaking it up. Yeah. So you got. I see some people get the scissors and trim the bush.
That's the old people shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the old people shit.
Old people still use hand scales and shit.
Yeah. That's the old.
I remember when I was little, I see a motherfucker eat, like, what the fuck is that? They got a clip. They clip the bag and the thing, and it's called a mail weigher.
Look, old school niggas tell me, man, you always know when you got a 7, man. Just 2 fingers. Just 2 fingers.
Two fingers.
That's how you judge it. 2 fingers. I was like, that's
old school shit.
You do that, you want to.
Old
But see, that's like with Reggie. So like because Reggie is pretty much all the same. I mean, it's different potency to it, but it's pretty much all the same. Like with weed, with Dro, that or Dodie as what the young folks call it, Dodie. The bud, some buds are real small and tight, so it'd be like it look like a little bit, but the bud probably weigh like 3 or 4 grams.
Yeah, it's dense.
Yeah, it's dense.
I don't like that.
A lot of people that buy weed, they don't like because it look like it doesn't look like a lot of weed, but because then I seen some big, fluffy, hollow, like buds that it look like a lot. You give a motherfucker 4 grams, he think it's a 7. Like, oh, appreciate you. Like, oh, he ain't put it on the scale. You know what I'm saying? Like with the little ones, from what I understand, you have to sell it straight off the scale. Like, nigga, it's what you pay for. It just look a little small.
Way up.
Yeah, way up, right.
Yeah. How you know if you get ripped off on the motherfucking weed though? Like, what's the price? Like we say, $50 eighths. What's the shit?
It depends on the because you know what in the weed community they got highs, lows, and mids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Most of these niggas out here smoking mid.
Mid.
Yeah, most smoking lows.
And they don't know it, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want to pay the price for that real good stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because.
I'm saying, how can you judge the price?
It depends on who you buy.
Yeah, where you getting it from.
Like you gotta think about like so. It's like if I was selling weed, if I feel like the people that I associate myself with, if I told them, hey bro, this $7 is $70. Oh man, I charge $50. I nigga up the street charge me $50. Like yeah, but you know this shit gas, bro. Like this the one right here, Papa. They smoke like, oh yeah, like it's worth it. Like it's like for me, I'm a drinker, so I'll pay extra for good like Class A Zoo. I'll pay extra for it because I know it's good. Yeah. Versus get some Patron and head be hurt.
Top shelf marijuana.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like
I went to Colorado. We just wanted to kind of get a feel of the dispensary, so we went in and we were just asking the bud tenders.
The bud tenders.
Is that what they call them? I like that. I like a clever play on words.
So we was asking them, and she was like, "Yeah, this is the top shelf stuff right here." And you could tell because it's pretty much almost all gone. Everybody coming in buying it. It's the best what they got at the highest percentage. But they got the top shelf marijuana. They got the low shelf and anything lower than the low shelf, you probably don't want.
You don't want that shit.
Yeah, it's that dirt.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. You it's really depend on the person because a motherfucker tell you, oh, bro, this it's whatever strand, and it's I need 60 for the eighth. Like if you gonna charge me 60 for the eighth, I need to open because sometimes they sell bullshit packages at smoke shops on Amazon. You can buy a little bullshit.
Oh,
yeah. But see, they're resealable. You hit it with the press to put the seal on it, so now you can't even open it. You got to tear it open to open it. So it seems more legit.
I mean, like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so, but like to me, it just depends on the person you're buying it from, and like you could like for me, I'll be able to tell if a weed is really good. Sometimes, most of the time, the aesthetics. Does it look good? Does it smell good? Would it feel like? You know what I'm saying? You can't really tell. Some of them got the trick bag. They got a good.
They put that flash on the weed too.
Yeah.
They put that Snapchat.
In that bitch with the ring lights and shit.
Oh yeah.
And they zoom in on it so you see all the little crystals on it, but it ain't really nothing.
Because it's 1,000 ways to trick a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got some real good weed. You got some backyard boogie. You get the backyard boogie. Put it in a sandwich bag. Put that in there with the good weed. So when nigga grab the bag and they smell it, they like, oh damn, this holds some gas. Really, it's just the bag. You eat that bitch. I'm like,
you should be able to tell you got 2 different kinds right there.
No, you pull it out at the last minute. I put it out here.
Pull it in.
Yeah. Ball capture. Yeah. I ain't doing that.
What's that over there? Oh, there it is.
Niggas out here got that mid, huh?
No, yeah, a lot of people got that mid and they sell it at
At the high
At high
price.
price.
Because it's hype now. Everybody want to smoke dope. Everybody want to be high. It's like
but they don't want to pay for it.
It's cool to do now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It's cool to do.
Niggas be more so paying for the name. Like nigga come out with some.
Man, you know how much trouble you got in you smoking back when we was, in high school. Now it's like that's what they do. It's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like for me, like I just feel like if I tell you some shit is good, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yes. But if I feel like if I sold weed, I would pay more to get a good product and still sell it at a competitive price. Like motherfuckers selling $30 eighths, and I'll take my eighth $35. Even though I could be paying $1,000 more for the pound than you, I just know that my quality is way better, and I'm gonna get a higher return on customers. You know, I'm always thinking quality. That's how I would sell.
Ain't nobody doing that though because they don't want. They know they can get 60 out of you. So you know what I'm saying. If somebody buying it for 60, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it.
Yeah, I ain't got the little white boy around the corner. You go bang him up.
And it's crazy because a lot of the prices they it's crazy because like you go to these other sides of towns back in the day they been paying high ass prices for shit. You know what I'm saying? So like you can get away with it over there. Over here, everybody want a deal. Everybody wants something cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like Ace Boogie. Like I get it. I rather move a lot of units and make the money than try to. I'm gonna be stomped down and say, I need $50 for the eight. I need $50 for the eight.
Yeah,
like no,
they be sitting on that for a minute.
Hell no, I'd rather send 35, get them on out the door. 35 for the eight, 70 for the 7, 130 for the half, 250 for the zip. What you wanna do?
If I was smoking, then I wouldn't buy it from nobody who didn't smoke. If I was smoking,
For real?
Yeah, because you don't know what you're selling me. You don't know if it's good. You know what I'm saying? How can you tell me if you don't smoke? You got to be on it. You got to be on it. You got to be on it. There's certain things in life that I just gotta. I need that certification that this is it.
But see, if I sold weed, I don't think I wouldn't want. I don't want to smoke it.
No,
I'd be the other way. Like
yeah, I mean, cause I
know it sound backwards.
You go smoke your own product.
I know it sound backwards, but you
might have to.
You might have to.
Cause I know people that sell weed that don't smoke weed, like, but it's based off customer reviews, like.
And they got that nigga on Yelp. Look at nigga up on Yelp.
Check my resume.
Yeah,
check my
resume.
Check
Let me look this nigga up on Yelp.
Hey, no cap.
Hey, low key.
DC, they like so in DC, right? It's like one of the crazy states. So you can't actually legally sell marijuana to somebody, but you can possess it and smoke it. So they gotta like gift it to you as like a donation. So I go to your website and I donate some money to you, and for my donation I get this. They got reviews on their stuff.
That's what I was just gonna say. We should. Is it like an app or something? Like,
they got weed maps.
Weed maps.
So they do reviews on so you know if it's good.
that nigga Reggie around the corner got that bull. Reggie got that Reggie around the corner.
That's what I'm saying. Like my partner that sell weed that don't smoke it. Like shit, a lot of his customers off referrals. Like I'm saying, like he sell the weed and like it's good. Like
he gotta be taking a smoker to buy it. He taking somebody that smokes with him when he purchases it.
Yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's good. That's what I'm saying.
That's
good dope, sir.
That's good dope, sir.
Yeah, so that's smart. Like if he was going by himself, I'd be like, nah, player. I mean, test the pack.
But once you get to a certain point, I feel like you'll be able to tell what's good weed. Like for me, like good weed smell has like a coffee undertone. Like people like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, cause some weed has like a cornflake undertone. Like it's like cornflakes, and then some weed that has like kind of a coffee smell to it. Like, and the one from my experience, the one that kind of have like coffee like undertone to it. That's the one right there.
That's good dope, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, man. So it was a good episode, man. Got to dig into the weed a little bit, cause I'm clueless like a motherfucker. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, it ain't all bad, man.
I appreciate y'all boys, B-Rod, Rhyno.
Yeah.
Extraordinary gentleman, man.
Senate Bill 140, that's the one we want to pass right there.
Senate 140?
Yeah, that's going to legalize it across the state. Yeah,
okay.
Not just medically, but recreationally.
So we need to look into the niggas that...
Yeah, he from San Antonio. The guy
what was his name? Say his name again?
Roland Gutierrez.
Yeah,
he from San Antonio.
That's when you look that boy up.
He trying to make it... It's him and a lady...
Oh, and he from San Antonio?
From San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lady from Brown.
Who was school with him?
They trying to get it going. She trying to get it legalized for medically.
Yeah, so y'all look into them boys. We'll catch y'all next week.
All right.